All right, let's go.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Thunder and Thursday. I have to do that for a few weeks up until at least Easter because of scheduling, but that's the way it goes. So no Fandango Fridays, of course, unless James and other people want to do Fandango Friday. I wouldn't take issue with it. But tonight is Thunder and Thursday, and we're going to look at different beverages. So away we go with Thundering Thursday.
Yes, it is Thundering Thursday, and we're going to be around for a while with Thundering Thursday because Ronald J. Terio's got to do a fish fry for Lent until Easter Sunday, right? Fish fry, fish fry, fish fry.
Yeah, they have fish plates, and then they have shrimp plates. And I guess you can get a combo plate if you want it, shrimp and fish. But there'll be people lined up. It'll be crazy. You know, the last 2 years, it was just a train of cars half a mile long. So only problem is people's kids want to get involved and these children want to help, but their idea of helping is not helpful. All right.
They mean well, though. They mean well, though.
Kids, the kids don't mean well. Well, Krampus has his hands full with the kids today. So.
When you're a child and you run with the bag of food out to the people's car and the bag is sideways,
and everything gets mixed up.
Yeah, that's not helpful. That hurts the whole program. Okay, now I'm in Louisiana. BC's beer reviews, old BC beer reviews, but tonight BC's brandy reviews is in Michigan. James P. Madonna is in New Jersey. So the South is outmatched again, 2-1. We can't ever win. All right, now I'll show y'all what I've got here. Still waiting on that carport. I filed a complaint. Hey, boss, I filed a complaint with the state licensing board today, with the state attorney general's office, and the Better Business Bureau. Okay. Here's my party bucket, but there's no 99 brands in there. There's other stuff. This idea, courtesy of James P. Madonna, the House of Ideas. All right. Because I hadn't thought of doing this. And I would not have thought of doing that. Here we go. I'm reaching. I'm grabbing something. It's round. Not Ovaltine. It's not Roundtine. It's
Ovaltine should be Roundtine. Yeah.
It's oblong.
Yeah, Ovaltine.
Well, that looks familiar.
E&J Apple. Well. What do you know? All right. So that's what I got a hold of. So we're gonna see about that. I've never had this in my life. It says E&J brandy established 1975. I'm sure they didn't have the apple then. That's probably a recent addition.
Yeah.
Brandy with natural apple flavors and caramel color, which is natural, but it's not natural for this product. Blended and bottled for, well, listen to this. Blended and bottled for E&J Distillers, Modesto, California. So what does that tell you? It's not bottled by them. Oh, well, somebody's making it for them. Maybe some.
I'm guessing Sazerac on that one.
No, E&J Gallo is a different company. So they're in California. That's a different family. But,
okay.
But maybe if you wait a week, Sazerac might buy them out. Okay.
You never know.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought it drug over. Hold on. I'm going to put the party bucket back in there.
The party bucket. Yeah, it's like calling bingo balls. You never know what you're going to pick.
Yeah. Well, what I've got today is, well, I was going to review last was it Friday? Was the E&J brandy. So this is what I got. I've had this for a while. It's pretty good. I mean, so good where I've tried to hold on to this. And this is the VSOP version.
Very, very smooth old pale.
Yeah, you cut out last week. What happened?
Honestly, I was drinking a little bit too heavy last week, and I just figured that since I was drinking too heavy last week, it was better off for me not to be on the show. So,
at least you're honest about it.
yeah, I mean, guys know me, or at least half-heartedly know me. I mean, if I'm drinking too heavy, I'm not going to be there. If I think, to a certain point, if I think I'm up to it, but if I start really thinking about it, I'm not going to be there. But
you don't want to be like many in the beer and etc. drinking community. Hey, I've gone on air where I obviously had too much.
You're talking about the booze hounds?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just throw this out there. I hope everybody gets it. I mean, I like to drink to a certain degree, and I do drink in moderation. Okay, and when I do things like this, for the most part, I watch it. But sometimes I do go heavy, and last time I went heavy. So I mean, I don't know how else.
Hey, you know what? Better safe than sorry. Jordy, you can join tonight because tonight's for any kind of beverage.
Yep. So, I mean, if I'm feeling that the alcohol is a little bit too much, of course.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right.
So,
yeah, it's like okay, I posted the link in the private sector.
Okay.
I have the last of Jason Cleveland's package, the last product, and he said it was his favorite hard cider, so I saved it for last. Two Towns Cider House called Outsider, Unfiltered Hard Cider. He said it was a hazy cider at 5% alcohol by volume, made with Jonah Gold apples. Now, I've noticed that these hard ciders from the state of Washington, many of the varieties they use, I never see in the supermarket. Not even Whole Foods, not even Trader Joe's. They're varieties of apples that I've never heard of. I mean, a couple I've heard of, like if I see Fuji or Honey Crisp or, Cortland's or things like that.
yeah, like your Granny Smiths, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Hey, Masumi. Good morning, Masumi from Japan. It is now 7:39 a.m. Friday in Japan by Masumi. Anyway, so they use a pretty interesting spectrum of apple variations, species, and he said it was good. It was hazy. It's a nice big can. Two Towns Cider House. So I have the website up there. So
yeah, I'm gonna show it when we get back to you. I'm gonna show. That's a big can. Come on.
Yeah, it's he said it was really good. On the Ring Thursday. All right. Oh, man.
Now, since we're doing kind of a showing of things, I like to show something right now. Okay. Now, this is a prototype. I'm showing everybody right now. Okay. This is a prototype. And anybody that's watched my show long enough or dealt with me long enough knows I like wearing white t-shirts. And I've had a fan that's watched my show that sent me a shirt that says, "This is what I've got." Okay.
Oh wow.
Now it says BC's Brew Reviews. Okay. Now you can probably see that brew review. Yeah. Now if anybody's watched my channel long enough, it's BC's Beer Reviews. Now on the bag, it has my saying on the back. Okay. Now this is the first time ever showing this one. Now when I start reviewing beers again, the individual that I'm in contact with this shirt that made this shirt is going to send me a new one, okay, with BC's beer reviews on there. Now, I've already told the individual that made me this shirt that I've appreciated this shirt. I love the shirt. I mean, it looks awesome. It's a white t-shirt. As you can tell, I'm wearing a white t-shirt. And it's one of them things where I'm sure you guys know what I'm trying to say, where it's one of them deals where I'm going to get one of them, what is that, a t-shirt things where you can hang on your wall like a jersey, a t-shirt, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Now, this shirt, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang this on my wall because it's brew reviews, not beer reviews. So this is going to go on my wall as a prototype. Which, to me was anybody that sends me something like this is awesome. So
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and when I do start reviewing beers, I'm going to review the shirt that he gave me. I'm going to put a link in my description. But I just want to give out, was it Palak? It's PALKA.com. And they do all kinds of things like this. And they watch my show a lot. So they like it enough to make me a shirt. And they're going to send me a new one with the beer reviews instead of the brew review.
Right. Well, now we got to go to Jean. We got to go to Jean. But I appreciate you doing that. Okay. That's very nice that somebody did that for you. Okay. Now, Jean, I'm trying to drag you over to the main screen, but that doesn't always work so well.
John.
Oh, I'm going to kick you out of this hangout if you don't get off that phone. All right. I'm going to kick you out of this hangout if you don't get off that phone. I'm going to kick you out of this hangout if you don't get off that phone. Okay, well, never mind then. We got some characters on this show. Now, here is my product.
Sorry, Jay. I was. Good evening, James.
Yeah. We'll get
Good evening, James. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
We got to bring in somebody else.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad, guys. How y'all doing this evening?
Off the phone.
Hey, I was texting a family member. She gave me some news that I wasn't expecting to hear, which is not pleasant, but I'll talk about that later. But BC, I love the t-shirt, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother, man. Jordy.
All right, Jordy, what do you have? Jordy, you got to go quick because my drink is getting cold, warm, and warm is not its friend. Okay.
All right. Well, but sadly, I know that gross is 5% everywhere else. But recently, in the past few months, it's got changed to they've dropped the ABV. They dropped the ABV to 4%, and it's not as good. But I love gross. Ronald, I bet you love gross as well. But like they've changed the recipe over here in the United Kingdom. It's still brewed in the Netherlands, but it's dropped to 4%. I don't know if you can see that right there. 4%.
Yeah, well, I believe. Yeah, that's terrible. Now, James. Okay. Now, James, what is the ABV on that cider? Town cider.
5%.
Okay. I got my beer.
All right, get back to 5%. What do you have this time? Oh, Milwaukee's best ice. I got it. Milwaukee's best.
The beast. It's been a long day. Had a good walk, and I'm ready to get down.
Get down tonight.
Everybody's up to get down. Get up, get down.
Sure.
Get down with the boogie.
So we gotta move it along. Gotta move it along. All right, now let's see if I can get another wacky screen to work.
My favorite beer of all time. Yeah.
Now is readily easy now. A couple of service stations. Before it was a few service stations, but if I had to go to another part of town, you know, where my brother stays at in Sewanee, my younger brother and his wife, or now my uncle stays in Fairburn, Georgia. Beast Ice is everywhere. So, but now right near me, the service station here.
Now StreamYard has decided to jump around on its own. One thing, and it brings up a different person. So, and no, I'm not paying extra for the.
Yeah, I mean, I only use like 12 hours of the 20 free hours, and they're emailing me that, you know, I'm part of an elite.
About to expire, yeah.
Yeah, they're bugging me to pay. And I go, I'm nowhere near my limit.
Now this one is semi-frozen, but it's mostly liquid. I had it in the freezer. Now I'm going to bring up the website, and I'm going to actually show both of them just for time's sake, because they're the same website. There's no use doing it. So mine is caramel color. Makes sense. It's color. So here's the web. Meet the Family, founded by two brothers with a passion for great brandy. Flavor has been running in the family for generations. Exceptionally crafted and always extra smooth. E&J is the most popular American brandy for a reason. Yeah, the two brothers, Ernest and Julio Gallo, one killed in a Jeep wreck, one died of natural causes. So there's the VS is your introductory level. I don't know why they don't have it first. The VSOP is the secondary level, the step up. The E&J XO is the more expensive one, or even though it's not expensive. Then you have your flavors: peach, apple, vanilla, and that's the one I'm going to, the apple. So, and I believe there's some other ones too, spiced and whatnot, but they're not in this section of the website. All right. Pour yourself a slice of crisp E&J apple blended with a bold apple liqueur and just a hint of sweet vanilla and caramel. Oh, so they're adding vanilla and caramel. I gotcha. E&J apple gets all the smooth of E&J with a refreshing apple finish. Enjoy over ice or mix it up in your favorite drink. I'm having it neat but chilled. Crisp apple flavor, notes of sweet vanilla, notes of caramel. So we'll go back real quick and look at the VSOP just for time's sake. Level up with Grand Blue, barrel aged to perfection. Commemorate the premium smooth finish and rich flavor. Crafted in the style of fine European brandies. Both fans and critics can't get enough of VSOP. It does sell pretty well, I gotta say. Extra smooth, very smooth, old pale, rare blend. It's so rare you can get it at Walmart, you know. Barrel aged a minimum of 2 years, but I think the VSOP is supposed to be 4 to 6 years, actually. Aromas of sweet brown spice, notes of vanilla, cream, maple, and cherry. All right. And it's one metals. Okay. So stop. Go back to the screen.
Let me get my glass.
All right. Now, they're adding vanilla and caramel. That means they're trying to make it taste like a candy apple, I guess. So let's go with the aroma. Well, it doesn't really smell like a candy apple. It just smells like a green apple, honestly. Taste. That's a sharp flavor, meaning sharp, like very what's that word? Tart. Yeah, that's the word. A tart green apple taste. Yes, I suppose there's a little vanilla there, caramel. Now that I'm tasting it, medium body, tart finish. Well,
The Doer Scotch whiskey.
say what?
Shirtless Putin Beers from Denver's Call to Arms Brewing Company. He means Coors, Claude. I don't know.
No, it's just a craft beer company.
Yeah.
They had a beer called Shirtless Putin.
Now, Deweers, if I'm pronouncing correctly, Dwyer's or Deweers, right? That's their popular Scotch whiskey is their popular line, right?
White label.
White label, right?
Deweers white label, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. I'm not necessarily dying to drink brandy with a very acidic, tart taste, but then to be fair, that's what green apples taste like. So can't really complain. Cheers to you, Ronald. Now we're going to go to BC. He's going to tell us about his product there.
Well, I mean, I wish I was doing a lot of research on this before I came on, but I was doing a lot of texting. But brandy, I mean, brandy ain't bad. I mean, from what I do remember before I bought this is a pretty good product as far as brandy goes. A lot of the stuff that I've got on my counter has been sitting around for a while, and this just happens to be one of them. It's like the absinthe that I've got on my counter, and that's been sitting around for a while, and that's been sitting on my counter for at least 2 years. And this one's been sitting on my counter a lot less than that. So, I mean, as you can tell, some of this is already gone, and I've already enjoyed some of this. And I'm sure if Ron could give me a hand with the VSOP, this has been aged for quite a while. How many years? I have no idea, but I'm guessing years. So I'm guessing. So
okay, I'll listen to me. I got to keep you on full screen because it's not sliding over correctly, which is common with this outfit here. It's not a law, but it's a general practice that VS is 2 to 4 years, VSOP is 4 to 6 years age in oak, and the XO is 6 to 10 years. Now, they say on the website it's aged at least 2 years. Well, yeah, that would make sense because 4 years is a lot longer than 2 years. So there's no official age statement, but suffice to say it's aged longer than the introductory level.
yeah.
So, and you can tell everybody what brandy is made from. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's from grapes, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure which specific grapes, but it's from a specific regional.
Any type.
Okay, and I'm assuming it's a certain area of France for brandy. So,
well, no, in your case, what you're holding is from California brandy.
oh, okay. So, I know there's some types where they can only make certain things in certain areas, and that's it.
Yeah, cognac.
I figured that's what this was.
Cognac, for instance. Yeah, that's a type of brandy.
Yep.
Okay, well, tell the audience what you think about the flavor and everything.
Well, as far as the flavor goes, Smells sweet. Smells sweet. And as far as the taste goes, what's wrong?
Cheers.
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 Cheers, BC.
You have to say cheers. I didn't say cheers, so I got to get kicked out of my own hangout now.
Yeah. It's definitely sweet. And it seems like it has a high alcohol content to a certain degree. Because I'm getting the sight of a burning, and it's taking my breath away.
Yeah.
So there's some sort of high alcohol content there, but it's definitely sweet. I enjoy it. Other than my breath being taken away. And I remember now why I bought this, because it's tasting so good. I mean, it really tastes awesome at this point, with the exception of the burning of the high alcohol. But then again, that just might be just me. But I do thoroughly enjoy this one though. So, and do I regret buying this? No, I do not. I actually enjoy it.
It was about $13 a bottle, wasn't it?
If I remember right, yeah, it was about $13. Yeah. So,
yep, that's the price. Okay, now we're going to go on to James, and he's going to talk about his product, and then I'm going to do the screen share, and then we're going to go to Beverage Ramble, and then to Jordy.
Okay. What do we got here?
Once you pour it and show it in the glass, then I'll go to the
Yeah,
because I know people want to see
Outsider,
what it looks like in the glass.
they don't say a lot about it. Outsider, unfiltered hard cider, rugged and fresh. Outsider isn't afraid of taking the trail less travel. Here we go with the little violin. Jonah Gold apples are pressed, fermented, and left unfiltered. Yeah, well, no kidding. How else are you going to make the hard cider? So you can experience their raw character. So it's just one paragraph of a violin made with Jonah Gold apples, 5% alcohol, available all year round. All year round, really? How the heck? All right. Let me pour it.
Got a lot of apples up there. You know.
I guess so. Johnny Appleseed. What a pleasant aroma. Now, this is supposed to be a hazy hard cider as opposed to the clear ones.
come on.
That's too much. What? Who's that? Who's rushing me? Okay, as you can see, it's hazy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's like the hazy IPA version of hard cider, and it has
nice
definitely has a partial tart. It has a tartness to the aroma. You can really smell the apples. Hey, Jason's right. This here's I don't know if Isla of Fire, Isla Morada in the Florida Keys. Very good, exceptional, Jason Cleveland, like you said. Very full bodied, half tart with a hint of sweetness, and it's very aromatic. I like it. I like it very much. I think this is the best one so far.
The ABV it makes it more like a sort of very kind of a sessionable cider, at 5%.
Yeah, it's sessionable, but I think it's like it tastes so damn good that it's like drinking sangria or punch or mai tai, where you're sucking it down hard, and then all of a sudden it hits you. But it is sessionable, and there's the website, and they don't say a hell of a lot, but yeah, it's pretty damn good. Now,
here's some more information. It says more details.
Now, I did like the Yonder from Washington State, the Yonder dry hard cider. That was really good too. Oh, you were able to extract more information, unless I'm supposed to hit another button.
Yeah, more details. Our unfiltered outsider is made with Northwest grown Jonah Gold apples. Known for their big and juicy floral character, this apple was bred in New York in the 1950s. They didn't spell New York right, if you notice. They didn't capitalize York. By crossing Jonathan and Golden Delicious apples. The majority of our Jonah Gold are grown in the Willamette Valley of Oregon. The region's cool nights produce a higher acid apple while retaining some more floral character than in warmer climates. Once pressed, the vibrant and delicious Jonah Gold juice is then blended with a number of high acid apple varieties from Washington for a cider full of big, juicy aromatics, tropical notes, and full mouthfeel. So they do blend it with other apples once they do their thing. And other Northwest. So.
Now I can't. Yeah, it's going wacky. Yeah, I don't have that button. I don't see that button about more info, but that's interesting. The climate produces a more tart hard cider as opposed to sweet. And normally I hate delicious apples. I don't eat them. But I guess as a cider, if they're gonna blend it with something else, it's fine. So between this one and the Yonder Dry, I like them both. And
who's the company that makes it, James?
Oh, Two Life Crew. No, Two Towns Cider House. Two Towns Cider House. Cider.
Yeah. I like my cider a little strong and then 5%, but again, it is what the Rattlers,
I wouldn't mind it if it was a higher. Actually, it can be because there seems to be enough sugar in it. I mean, it's partially tart with some sweetness. Isle. That's it's the Isla Morada. Yeah, purple island. That's the English way of saying Isle. Spanish way, ISA, Isla Morada.
Did I hear Irish?
Guinness.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Thundering Thursday. I am drinking the Beast, Milwaukee's Best Ice, introduced in 1994. I believe I'm correct, Jay?
Yes.
1994. Okay. But with which is all fair to say that it while it's done quite well, it's not as popular as the two big ones, and that is Ice House and Bud Ice. Were probably the two that got a lot commercial appeal and a lot of attention during the ice beer wars, the ice beer movement between '93 and 1995. Those 2 years. Of course, the reason I put 93, people say Labette. Molson says they're the ones who introduced it. Labette says no, we the one who introduced it. Of course, they had their ice beers, Labette Ice, Molson Ice.
Yeah, Labatt, not Labatt.
Labatt Ice. Labatt Bleu from Canada.
Beverage
So-
Ramble, what's the percentage on
It is
Milwaukee?
5.9% ABV.
Oh.
The other two, Ice House and Bud Ice, are 5.5%, and I think Genesee Ice, another one, which doesn't get much love, just like Old Milwaukee Ice doesn't get any love. Genesee Ice is 5.5, and Old Milwaukee's 5.9. Now, if you're lucky to find Old Milwaukee Ice, good luck, because that's slowly seeing disappearing even here. I was able to get it here many years ago, like 3 years ago.
I can't get that in Scotland. In
5
Scotland.
years ago, I was able to get it here. Old Milwaukee Ice. Molson Ice is 5.6. Labatt Ice, I believe, is 5.6 or 5.7, I believe.
Now, for me,
Say it again. Labatt Ice.
Yeah, Labatt is what you do when you go to Las Vegas. You make a Labatt. Labatt is what you do when you're in Canada. Do y'all see the website?
yeah.
And
It's hard to
interesting
read.
enough,
Right? It's hard to read it because they put it in white letters.
and also the blue background, which doesn't help because, like, you try to highlight it and you can't do that. So unfortunately, but yeah. So this beer, as well as Milwaukee Best Light, were spared from the purge that Molson Coors did earlier this year. Well, that beer is no longer around. So,
Right.
of course, as we all know, Molson Coors decided to cut off a lot of beers. Keystone Ice is one of them. Ice House Edge, Milwaukee's Best Premium, and a few others. But as far as this beer is concerned, it doesn't feel now. The other, I guess I mentioned the other 5.9 ice beers. Well, Keystone Ice no longer with us now. Rest in peace, Keystone Ice. But this one, Natty Ice is 5.9%. I think there's another one that's 5.9. Bush Ice is also at 5.9% too. So
And Old Milwaukee is 5.9 as well.
5.9. Now, if you're lucky to find it, I was able to get it here 5 years ago here in Georgia. Now I'm like, So here's what the beer looks like. As you can see, really nice. It is very flavorful. It's not as heavy because at one time I was trying Keystone Ice, and even when it was around, and even with Natty Ice, I don't know, I was always getting headaches for whatever the reason. Just I don't know why. Then within years, I guess Keystone, I don't know, something they did or changed it before they left the beer world. It got better. It was always better, but it got better and easier to drink where I didn't get those headaches anymore. Same with Natty Ice. So that's always stuck to Bud Ice and Ice House in terms of what I consume of the budget flavored beers, and which they are. All of them are very budget friendly. Very refreshing. I just came back from walking. I just had a hot dog, and it's perfect for bar food, finger food. These type of beers, hot fish, seafood, or hot dogs, a burger, or Polish sausage, which I just had too. So nice, clean, well done brew. Hopefully distribution will increase now. I think that's what they're doing right now since they've cut off some of these other brands. They've discontinued in some of these stores here and maybe at your local store in your area. Just a great, good lager. Draft lager, as they say. So nice draft. So I have my score coming up.
No.
No. I saw that. JB, did you ever try Milwaukee's Best? Yes, I did. I'm drinking it right now. Enjoy the decline. Yeah. As compared to Natty Ice. I would say lean more towards
Not a draft. Yeah.
Not draft. Okay. All right, I would lean more towards natty than this one because I can get natty anywhere, natty ice. So, well, solemn gate. So
Now on to the next person.
Hello. So, yeah, I'm drinking gross, as I said before. Very recently, it's dropped its percentage. It used to be 5%. Now, unfortunately, it's 4%. And it's not as good as it used to be, but do you know what? I still like it. It's crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing. You know, it tastes a little bit metallic in a way. Can I say that? It tastes a little bit metallic.
Yeah, you're fine with that. Yeah.
I'm going to give my
good in bottles.
Yeah, exactly, BC. I'm going to give my final score a 6.4 out of 10. If it was the original Grows and it was 5%, I would probably give it like a 9.6. But it's 4% now. It's changed its recipe. It's not the same as it used to be. I remember Gross with the swing caps. Is that what you call them? Like the swing cap bottle caps. It has it on the can. It has it on the can there. Top caps. Yeah, flip. That's it. Flip caps. Yeah. But I tried to find a bottle of it, but I could only find cans. So yeah. But Gross has changed its recipe in the United Kingdom. Yeah, it's now for yeah, and it's brewed by Asahi as well, and it's imported by the Netherlands too. But it's still just 4%. When it was 5%, it was much better. There's some flavors gone.
Double brewed for double the. It says double brewed for double the flavor. We use 2 hops for bitterness and aroma. 2 different types of malt. 152 calories. Water. They don't use any corn or rice filler though, at least. But yeah, you're right. They should have kept it at 5%. Let's look at all the other brands. Let's look at the other brands they sell real quick. Then we'll go back to our final judgments. They sell Asahi Dry, Peroni, Pilsner, Grolsch, craft beer.
I've had
Meantime, London Pale Ale, London Lager, Anytime IPA, Fuller's Frontier. Never heard of that. St. Stephanus. I have had that one on, and it's very good. Ciders, Cornish. Never heard of Cornish. Premium
I've
Ale.
had the green bottled Meantime before. I've had the ESB. I've had London Pride.
Those are great.
North Star.
No, Dark Star.
Dark Star. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I've had the green bottle of North Star before. Yeah.
Dark Star.
Dark Star. Yeah. And Peroni. That's good.
Lex. Zuber.
I've not had Debo. I've never had Debo before. I've had the others, but I've not had Debo. That's interesting. All right.
Tebow.
Look at the alcohol. Look at the ABV.
7%. Oh, that's a super lager. In America. Yeah.
I have a question. Any difference between the bottle and the can? And do they sell it on? Do they have it on draft where you are?
Gross? No, I've never tried gross on tap, but I would love that. We get it in bottles and cans. We get those flip top bottles. We also used to get 330 ml bottles, and we still get 440 ml cans, and we still get 330 ml cans, but it's dropped its ABV, dude, which sucks. So yeah, it used to be 5%, but now it's 4%, and I can tell the difference. I think they've messed up some ingredients in the process as well, because to be honest, it's definitely not the same experience that I had when I first tried a Grolsch. And the first time I tried the Grolsch, I think it was actually 5.2, or something like that. I can't really remember. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
Well, now. Sorry, I'm trying to update the comments right now. What am I giving up? I'm giving up liquor. King of the Dots is giving up dots.
I ain't giving up nothing.
Because you got an attitude problem. All right.
I gave up nothing because nuts are expensive right now. Almonds, macadamias, cashews. So I give nothing.
Sorry,
I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the comments because StreamYard is going so slow tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, now I can bash. I have his geek photo. The guy that owns this company, so I can.
The moderator.
I'll
I'll try to post the comments. Now, the scores, because there's only so much I can do. Like Jane said, running a switchboard ain't easy.
What was it? Lily Tomlin, remember, used to run a switchboard in that comedy skit in what's that comedy show?
Rowan and Martin.
Laughing. Right. That was funny. Suck it to me.
Suck it to me there, Ronald. There. Right.
Yeah, the people are posting comments like bam, 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 bam. It's like you can't keep up. All right, but I'm gonna go back to the banners.
bam, thank you, man.
I'm gonna go back to the banners and I'm gonna post my score. I don't think it would make a lot of sense to say, well, I'm not super. It's getting dark out here. I'm not super excited about tart products, so I'm going to give it a low score. No, these green apples are supposed to be tart, and they're trying to make it like a tart candied apple. So to be fair, if that's what it's supposed to taste like, and they're telling you they use natural apple flavor and it's made for them, it might be made for them by somebody in Washington State, for all I know. Fine, they did it. I wouldn't want to drink it because I'm not too big into green apples, but if you are, you're going to love it. So I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100. It's well made. I can't really take issue with it. Some people let their personal preference dictate the scores. Like they'll say, well, I don't like acid, so I'm going to give this spaghetti sauce a low score because I hate tomatoes and I hate sauce. Well, I mean, don't eat it. All right. So anyway, that's enough for me. As far as promos, well, I don't know what to say except we'll try to do something. I will try to do. Let me look at my calendar book real fast here. Sorry about that.
I thought it was orangey.
Orangey's up there. Joker's Wild Wednesday, next Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern. Then we're going to have to do Thunder and Thursday liqueurs. We're going to do liqueurs or liquor next Thursday because we got the beer on Joker's Wild Wednesday. Although you can bring anything on Joker's Wild Wednesday, you know that. So then March 16th, March 23rd, and March 30th. 16th, 23rd, and 30th. We have beers for the springtime. Spring beer. So you got time to look.
Of course, next weekend we will spring forward with our time. I know. Lose an hour's sleep. I know.
If you know how much I hated daylight savings time. All right, now. So anyway, so that's it. What the hell?
Yes, Dickles.
Little Dickle.
How much left? How much is left, Jay? Okay, good. And you kept the ice cold.
I will not drink it all tonight. All right. I think we got. Well, y'all, Houston, we have a problem.
Hey, there he is.
No, BC.
Oh, God.
Is that the captain from Gilligan's Island? Falling asleep.
Alan Hale Jr.
Alan Hale Jr.
Wake up, little buddy. All right. Now, anyway, so
Little buddy, wake up, you BC Van Winkle.
20 years later. All right. Now, James is going to give us his score.
Yes,
DC is indisposed at the moment.
BC Van Winkle.
I hope he
Little jazz. Anyway,
Get up,
I,
DC, get up.
I adjusted my Logitech, so my video is better. Anyway,
I'm going to bed early tonight. Hell with this crap.
I tried going to bed early, but there's so many great things on TV late at night that it's hard. It's very hard. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a 90% out of 100 for the simple reason is I prefer the extra dry hard apple ciders. To the gentleman that mentioned the Florida Keys, my late aunt and uncle, God rest their souls, had a condo at a marina on Sombrero Beach in Marathon, which was right near the end by the 7-mile bridge. And they used to live on Isla Mirada. Well, there's a resort called Holiday Isle. And then there's Long Key. Now, Key West is too congested. It really is.
I had thought about going to Key West. I thought about going to Key West. Yeah.
Yes. And all right.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. But it's busy, boy. It's busy.
Yeah, it really is. And I'm as far as promos go,
you said 90 out of 100?
Yeah, 90% out of 100. I'm going to go live unless my sister invites me to her house. I'm going to go live this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And everyone knows it's an open topic show. But this time I'm putting the link in the comments section on my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna copy, paste once. So anyone who's interested can go to my YouTube channel and find the link. So that's about it. I wish BC had one of those nightcaps like Ebenezer Scrooge wore in the Christmas Carol with the pom-pom on the end. That would look good with one of those.
Oh no, BC's cool. I hope BC's all right. BC, I hope you're okay, brother. Good night.
All right.
Yeah, we all
right.
have his best interest at heart, you know. I mean, but he, it's an ongoing thing. That's his gimmick. That's his gimmick. He should stay with it, with the shows.
You're right. Now it's expected.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to give Milwaukee's best ice of the ice beers. It's again, as I say, it's available wherever you can get it. I know when I was in Mobile, I didn't get it, but since I've been up here, I've gotten it. The 12-ounce.
Bless you.
Thank you. It was on tight. Thank you. But overall, it's a really good, enjoyable ice beer. There's always 1 or 2 drinks and a cigarette, and he's out. Okay. All right. I'm going to go 94 out of 100 for the style for MB Ice. Very enjoyable. Love it. 95. As far as promos,
what year Milwaukee? Wait.
I'm hearing an echo.
Yep, I hear it too.
Yeah, I think it's Jordy.
Okay. As far as promos coming up, okay. Yeah, as far as promos coming up, I don't know. I did a couple of beer reviews this week. They're all uploaded on my channel. Corbin, Jay, you took,
Lion Ryan Stefano Corbinian.
Yeah, that one, which was really good. Really enjoyed that. Doppelbock, fabulous brew. Also, I did the Red Hair Rewired. So those videos are the latest that I've uploaded on my channel, as well as the Gate City White Stout that I did from Gate City Brewing here in Roswell, Georgia. All I know, Saturday afternoon, I will be at the Sweetwater Brewery doing a tour. So I'm going to record it on my phone and post it in Atlanta. Go to the brewery, check it out, see what's going up there, and I don't know who's hosting Stout Sunday. If hope John's feeling better. Jay, I guess you can't because you got sports commitments. Am I correct?
No, I could do it this Sunday.
If John is not available, but yeah, I will be around for Stout Sunday, and my brother's doing a fish fry. Well, a small fish fry, just him and the family and sister-in-law. I'll be there. Fry some catfish, and we'll just sit and just shoot the bull and talk Saturday after I leave the brewery. And I'm going to record it. Yes.
One more. I know we about to wrap up. One more thing. You want to tell the audience what year the Milwaukee's best brand hit the market? Not the ice, but the actual brand.
The brand Gellerman's came out in 18 something, right? 1864. Did you Gellerman's? It was under another name, right?
1895.
Right. So, and then the light came out in 1984, and then the ice in 10 years later, in 1994. So,
You're right.
the Milwaukee's best ice. Yeah, and again, it's sad that they cut the premium. I thought the premium was really good, and then when they upgraded the recipe to 4.8, I thought it was a lot better, and I thought it was doing well. It was selling well, but I guess again.
Well, let's let Jordy do his score because we got to get off the air, and then we're going to try to wake up our friend. Unmute.
Sorry. I was drinking groggs when I was on the live stream here drinking groggs, and I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10, because it's dropped its ABV and stuff, But right now I'm drinking San Miguel, Ronald. I've just poured a wee San Miguel for myself. This is 5%. This is still 5%, but I know that there's a Spanish San Miguel at 5.4%. I would really like to try that. I think that would be good. But as for gross, yeah, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's not as good as what it used to be because they've changed the recipe, So, but yeah, I still like 7.5. 7.5 out of 10 for gross. Yeah. 7.5.
A C, like average.
Average, yeah.
No
I would
problem.
actually say probably below average. Yeah.
Hey, well, Jordy, thanks for joining. And you can join us.
Cheers, Beverage Rambo. Cheers. Everyone else. Sorry, Ron.
And I'm going to score this cat a C because she it's clawing me. She
oh man.
She is friendly, but I'm gonna give her a C because she falls asleep, she urinates.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
Only when she.
What's her name?
Orangey.
Because she won't use a litter box.
Orangey.
She doesn't understand what the litter box is for.
She's cute. Adorable. That's awesome, Ronald. Oh.
Yeah, unless she pisses on you, she's not so adorable.
Yeah, she pisses on you, and that's not true.
She cries. Like last night I was sleeping so sound and I was dreaming, and I was dreaming about a cat going, but then I realized it was actually an actual cat outside my window going, So I let her in. Of course, she jumped on the bed, and got around my head going brr, 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 brr. But she gets bored sleeping. So after she sleeps and pees or then she wants to go explore in the house. So I'm laying in the bed. I hear bam, bam, blam, bam. She's jumping all over everything, knocking everything over. So, all right, now here's the big project before we close out and then just close out close out extravaganza. But okay, come
Good
on
night,
back.
BC. I hope you're okay, BC. BC.
He's okay. Like Orangey. You're making it. You're doing it.
He's waking up. He's waking up.
Get up, BC. Get up. Hey, BC, what's that score? What's that score for that VSOP? You can do it.
Again, he missed the
I
score.
know you will.
All right, move the camera. Get the camera off.
Going to shake, rattle, and roll. BC, we're going to shake, rattle, and roll.
Let's go
He
to
really is
commercial.
Rip, man. He really is
BC,
Rip,
I
man.
hope you're okay, brother. I hope you're okay. Go grab some water. Peace out, BC. Hope you're all right, brother. Good night. Have some
He's
water.
fine.
All right.
He was at work all day. He's tired. 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, baby. No TV tonight. Oh yeah, college basketball. Yeah,
And you have
March
just
Madness rolls on.
you have just viewed Thundering Thursday.
Thundering Thursday.
BC. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Yes, Herb. I love me some Herb Alpert. Mr. Herb.
Herb
Alpert. Yes.
Oh, that means Herbert, right?
Herb Alpert. He co-founded A&M Records, and he made off like a bandit when he sold it for a lot of money. The same. See, A&M Records was who else was on there? The Carpenters.
Brilliant band.
Right.
I like Tom Jones.
Tom Jones was on the label too.
Sex bomb. You must. Sorry.
You know
Burt
who?
Redrock? Was Burt on that label too?
Tom Jones also done a James Bond song, Thunderball, 1955.
One of the best.
You know what was annoying?
One of my top 10 Bond movies.
The guy never talked. He was like a momo, like a dope.
Who's that?
The captain, the dude that was with her. He never said anything.
Daryl Dragon.
Yeah, and they divorced, and then she was by his side. You know, I got stories about that. I think she was very mean to him publicly. You know.
That was dirty. Love did not keep them together.
Yeah, their love will keep them together. Sure.
No, they did not. And then they divorced, and then she came back to his life when he passed away. So.
And she said, you know what she said? I like her statement. This is funny. After we got divorced, he never wanted to talk to me again. And I'm like, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. What was it? The Taste of Honey was one of his albums. Herb Alpert. The one with the girl had all the shaving cream, or she had all like cream all over.
Oh yeah. Get up, BC. Get up. I'm serious, BC. Christopher.
Wake up!
Orangey is calling you. Orangey is calling you.
All right. Let's run it up.
BC, go to your bed and have some water, my friend. Good night. Hope you're okay. You might not seem all right, but in the morning you will be shining bright.
Jordy. He's okay. He worked all day from 5:30 in the morning. He works from 5:30 in the morning, so he comes home and he dresses.
Hey, White, he's a white.
Yeah, so he comes home, he's resting. He's resting, and then we're talking about all the products, and he's sipping on it, and then he's like, "Yeah, this brandy's pretty."
I like
know,
that.
so-
But BC's good dude. BC's a good dude. I'm gonna try to.
I love BC. I love BC.
On my way to
That's
Michigan, I want them to do a smoke.
Everybody likes BC. Everybody likes BC, but I'm
Casino
sure
Royale.
he's going to give it a high score. We know he liked the product. He did give it a high score because he was bragging on it. So, in fact, it was so good, it made him fall asleep. All right, now
he's waking up, is he? Okay.
Hope you're all right, Chris. Hope you're okay, brother.
Oh, he's fine, Jordy. When people fall asleep, Jordy. When
Yeah, I do that all the time as well.
You know, be a good horror movie if he fell asleep like Rip Van Winkle and he woke up like 500 years from now and everybody he knows is gone, and he saw like people flying in the air like George Jetson.
Damn, dude, you've got
Or like the Twilight Zone. Or like the Twilight Zone when he thought everybody in the world was dead, so he was the only man. Oh Lord!
There she goes. There she goes. Oh, Jordy, I want to toast Jordy's new album. His techno music and the new his new production that came out. I'm gonna play it on the theme as the theme when I go live, Jordy. Sunday.
Thank you, James. Thank you. Toast
Jordy,
to you.
Jordy.
Yeah, feel free to use my music, guys. Like all of my YouTube friends are more than welcome to use my songs on their videos. Thank you, James. Cheers.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna use it for special occasion, like like the theme show when I go live, and I'll mention your name.
I'm sorry about that. Orangey decided that her fun activity would be to knock over all my cans on my display.
Oh no!
Yeah, what possesses her to do it?
You damage any?
She likes to jump on every shelf, and she doesn't care what happens. All right, because she can. All right, now James is going to close us out with a musical extravaganza, and we'll be back next Wednesday with Joker's Wild Wednesday. Yeah, light gauge metal is a bunch of cans. All right, so James, close us out. BC, take care. Enjoy that VSOP, but later on, not tonight. All right.
Take care, BC.
John's falling asleep. I want to go to sleep. John, I hope that's not marijuana. All right,
Stars and Stripes forever. All right.
Okay.
Awesome, James.
My cigar will be out before. Believe me, it won't be like Jack Cassidy. That's all I'm going to say.
I think Orangey, tell Orangey that there's a Chinese takeout that you could drop her off at if she doesn't behave.
Oh, thank you, Claude. Thank you, Claude.
For some chicken chow.
Claude, thank you. Claude.
Chicken chow meow. Oh, sure, chicken chow meow.
Oh, damn, Beverage Jumbo. That was good we were smoking on there. But yeah.
Chicken chow meow. They eat their young, egg full young.
Yeah.
Cheers, Claude. Claude Diamond. Cheers, buddy. Cheers to everyone. Cheers,
right,
cheers,
now,
James.
Jordy, close this out.
Cheers, Ronald. Thank you for having me, Ronald, as well. Good night.
Performing artist, Jordy, performing artist. Yes.
Good night, America. Good night, world. The party's over.
That's it. The party's over. I'm hungry.